Welcome back. Honor Flight of Southern Indiana is gearing up for their trip to our nation's capital this fall.
And joining us once again, Jerry Blake. Always good to see him. President of Honor Flight as we gear up for another event this fall. We'll do it again in the spring. It's a great event. You're not going this year, but in your place, you have made it possible for another veteran to take part, kind of last minute.
Yeah, we had a motorcycle accident in July, and so I'm on crutches, so it prevents me from getting around up there.
But what a great idea you had.
We made the decision to go ahead, the whole board made the decision to go ahead and send another veteran. So
That's
well,
awesome.
we're glad you're okay,
yeah,
too. So tell us a little bit about, we got a lot to touch on. We're a few weeks away from Honor Flight. Exciting stuff.
3 weeks and 3 days.
How are you feeling? I mean,
I'm feeling good. You know, I'm not going, but I'm still hyped up and, you know, just trying to get these veterans ready to get them on their flight and get them to D.C.
Yep. So our first topic, I know this week, the wish list donations. Let's touch on that because I know that's kind of wrapping up here soon. So talk to us a little bit about that.
The wish list is just things that we look for that we know the veterans like. So Diane, our vice president, she does a really great job of getting this list out to a lot of the vendors in Evansville, or just put it out to the public, said these are the things we're looking for, and it helps us with our cinch bags that we give to the veterans when they come in. It take those with them and stuff, and little goodies and little food, crackers and stuff like that. So.
And it's a long day. I mean, they need
day.
those snacks and those amenities throughout the day to keep themselves
Just
comfortable.
keep them going. Yeah.
And it's a quick trip. You go in the morning, you get back in the evening. If you're not aware of this service they provide to our nation's veterans that aren't always able to go to the nation's capital to see those memorials and tributes to them. What is the oldest, or what age is the oldest veteran taking part this year?
Well, I think I'm not serious. I know they're in their 90.
And we have a World War II veteran once again?
Yes.
That's pretty incredible.
In World War II, yeah.
And the wish list items, to get back to that, because we had that full screen up, but where can people drop those off? Because I know this Friday is the deadline.
This is for, now you talking about the wish list or the mail call?
The wish list items.
Wish list, okay. And they can drop those. Mainly Diane works out of the bar house up in Darmstadt, but they can take them out to the diocese, and they can call any of us that get, you know, our names are out there. So we'll pick them up any place. So.
Absolutely. And then now going to the mail call.
Yes.
I know that's also important.
Definitely.
They have until September 20th to do that. Talk to us about what mail call is.
Mail call basically is the old adage of when the veterans deployed overseas. The one thing they always look forward to was mail call, because they didn't get it that often. You know, I spent two tours in Vietnam, and I got letters, and a lot of times it takes a month and a half just to get there. So we started that adage of putting them. We give them half of it on the plane. When we depart DC, coming back, we get up the flight there, and then we pass out a little bit of the mail just to keep them going for the extra hour if they read it, and just to walk up and down the aisleway and just look at their faces and stuff when they're reading these cards from some of the local kids from the schools and things like that, or their, you know, the wife, brother, sister, whatever. They enjoy that. It's so we want to make sure they get that same thing as if they were deployed.
And this isn't just 1 or 2 pieces of mail that they're getting.
Oh no, they got some of our veterans get sometimes 30 and 40 pieces of mail just in one sack. Then when they get back, they get another sack to take home with them.
And what's the reaction that you see? Guys, I'm sure this is a very emotional thing to read.
It is. I tell you what, you get everything from just the guys yelling or just crying, and just you get all kinds of emotions on the plane when they're coming back and everything. It's really great. But, you know, and we get a lot of participation. This year we've expanded. We have over 76 drop spots, and I think they sent you a thing. I don't know if you're going to get that
I believe we have a full screen to some of those drop spots.
So there's drop spots all over. Some of the main ones are Golden Corral and Mission Barbecue. You got the Bar House office in Darmstadt, any of the public libraries, the old National Bank branches. But again, we have 76 spots. So
wow.
Now on the plane, you know, there and back, I mean, I don't want to be too intrusive, but what are the things you hear from some of the veterans that are on board from different eras?
And that's the key right now. We're trying to move it into the Vietnam era right now. So we're getting a lot more medical with Agent Orange and everything. So this flight here, already we have 14 medicals on our flight. So, you know, it's as we get into Vietnam, we get into Agent Orange and things like that, we have to be more intrusive about the vets coming up. So.
And we also get into some veterans that may not have been appreciated beyond their service at that time.
Absolutely.
And now there's 87 veterans on this flight. If someone's at home watching, My grandpa was a veteran. My grandma was a veteran. You know, my uncle or aunt. How can they go about signing up? Because I know you guys do 2 of these every year, but
Every
this
year.
could be a process.
Usually April and October. All you have to do is just get on our website, you know, hfss.org, and you can pull it up, and you can find out where to send mail to. You can sign grandpa up or uncle or you know, whoever, father, whoever it may be, or you can. There's a phone number on there, and you can call them. My phone number's over there, but you can call them, and we'll have one of our people call you. We'll sign you up right over the phone.
Now, before we wrap up as well, if folks, you know, you have the wish list donations, you have the mail call, but also the welcome home parade that they can come
That's
out
the
to.
easiest.
Please, and that's October the 5th, Saturday night. The plane gets back in 7:30, 7:45. So come on out. You can park. You can park in the Anchor Industries parking lot. We don't allow anybody to come up unless you want to just go pay and park in the thing. But we have 2 parking lots off site. We have buses running every half hour, so you got plenty of time to get up here. When you get done, we'll get you back to your car safely and get you back out on the road.
And
That's
Emmy
one of-
Faison-Baker's also.
Yes, she'll be flying with you this year, so one of
okay.
our reporters will be accompanying those,
good.
I think, 87 veterans on that flight.
Yes.
And, of course, those chaperones, too. Jerry Blake, good
Thank you,
veteran,
Jerry.
and
Thank you.
always passionate about this honor flight event they do twice a year, and we look forward to seeing you maybe in the next weeks or 2 before the flight. So.
I'm sure we'll be back
And
up.
heal up good, all right?
Oh, I'm hoping.
All right, Jerry Blake with us once again. And we have Griffin Glasscock providing the forecast.